Bevo, Ryan Gardner's a great story. Tell us about him and how you plan to use him this weekend.
Yeah, there are always romantic stories when the guys persevere and get another chance. So we'll, as he's been talking publicly, he is capable at both ends of the ground, and we've used him there during the VFL season this year. And obviously he's been schooled a little bit at Geelong, and so the combination of what he's learnt there and what he's got here will prepare him for both ends. But yeah, I'd rather not declare where he'll start, but he obviously won't be in the ruck.
What were your glaring observations from your review this week?
Probably just some inconsistencies around. I mentioned the small margins in the game, whether it's a missed tackle here or a missed opportunity with an open teammate, not strong enough in the air at different times, and they all add up. And there were some encouraging periods where we had some momentum and some productivity and some showed how there can be some excitement in our game, but it's just the inconsistency in our output. So no big showstoppers. It's just things that we know we're capable of doing better, and we've got to just do them for longer in the game.
Something you can resurrect pretty quickly then.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I felt like, obviously we had a struggle on our hands early with the dominance of their ruckman, and he brought their midfielders into the game. So we need to make sure that we get the upper hand as early as we can against West Coast here, and to give us the best opportunity. So I suppose that was one thing that came out of it. And to our players' credit, they made some good adjustments and allowed us to claw back that lead that we'd given up. And gave ourselves a look, but right then and there, when the game was there to be won, we couldn't get it done and we fell away. So there's some learnings in that, and some of those mistakes in the last quarter really cost us. So we won't be able to get away with any of that against West Coast over there. But we believe we're every chance to really challenge it.
Do you have an update on Mitch Wallace's injury and how long he might be sidelined for?
Nothing more than what we've gone public with. He's just got some stress down there in the lower limb, and that's just popped up. So we'll be conservative with Mitch. The good thing is it's not on the side that he broke. So if that happened, obviously that'd be a major concern. At the moment, we'll be conservative and make sure that we can reintroduce him at the back end of the year.
And how close is Tory Dixon to getting back in 3 goals in the VFL?
Yeah, pretty close. He's under consideration this week, and he'll come to Perth with us. And he may be in the 22.
You'll have a few changes, given that you've got a couple of forced ones with, I think, Crozier's,
Yeah, Crows will miss. Yeah, Crows will miss, and Wally will miss. So we'll have at least 2. Obviously, Ryan's going to play. We've declared that one, and there may be 1 or 2 others. So that'll come out over the course of the next couple of days.
Did you have to chat to the likes of sort of Lewis Young, Josh Shackey, the other key position players that Ryan's jumped ahead of, and the reasons for Ryan jumping ahead of them? Yeah,
I talk to those lads every week, and they've seen what Ryan's capable of at VFL level, and over the last probably couple of weeks, Ryan has played different roles for us, and some lockdown roles, and it probably doesn't look that great on the stats sheet at times, but his early form forward was terrific, and Louis Young's going to be a very, very good player for us. He's maturing all the time. He's only 20 years old, and Josh likewise. He played pretty well last week, and so he's under consideration to come back in anyway. So it's not like I've had to say to Josh, hey, bad luck, it's Ryan, not you. So Josh has thrown his name up, and hopefully he trains well today, and we'll consider whether or not he comes in.
There was a report linking you to Isaac Smith, the player you worked with at Hawthorn. What do you make of that? Yeah, well, the list management side of things is we've got a meeting this afternoon, just a periodic one that we have every couple of weeks. And I got asked a question at the end of last week's game, due to the fact that Boydie is not with us anymore, and obviously Pico has retired as well, that there's an opening there, and would we be focusing on the possibility of picking up a key position player? And indicated that we probably would, and we did. But that's the only reason I was talking about list management, because I got asked a question.
so out of respect for our players and opposition players at other clubs, between now and when we get to trade at the end of the year, I won't be talking about individuals. My focus is firmly on winning games week to week. We're more than capable with our current group, and none of our players should feel like we're going out looking for players to replace them. We're always looking for players who can improve us, but I won't be commenting on any individuals from other clubs.
How many weeks away is Moz from returning?
He'll be back with us soon after the bye. Yeah, he trained on Tuesday, did most of the ball work, and every time he jumps a hurdle like that, we're all surprised, and he had some Cybex testing and he came through with flying colours, so it's really promising. Hopefully he makes himself, he'll be available. We'll definitely bring him back through Footscray and like he did last time, and get his match fitness and his form up, and then we'll consider him to come back into the senior team. So it won't be long after the bye when he plays.
The challenge in the West is about as big as it gets, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a huge challenge, and the good thing for us is we gave a better account of ourselves against Fremantle, albeit not finishing the game off well enough, but we were right in it for 3 quarters. So previous to that, playing at that new ground, we hadn't played so well, and although we've got a very different mix in the team, we had a good experience last time, and as I said earlier, we understand how strong West Coast are, but we'll be chipping away at maybe some of their vulnerabilities, and if we're strong through our 22, we'll be right in there with a chance.
Their vulnerabilities. What do you?
Well, they haven't got many, have they? But they've been beaten 3 times, so you look at that. You look at the reasons why. Why they were beaten there, why Port Adelaide beat them, in Perth, and you look at that and why Brisbane did earlier in the year, and when they were just starting to get themselves going, West Coast. But as you said, I think your question was probably a rhetorical one because they haven't got too many, but no team's infallible, and at our best, we as we've shown, we're not a bad team.